pro at Vodafone.
Hello, darling. Sorry for making you wait so long. I would have got here sooner, but some idiot decided to try to talk to us about phones, so I had to get rid of them. You've been an impatient one, haven't you? I've heard you squirming around in your chains this whole time. You that eager to see me? You know I'd never leave you alone. That's why I chained you up in my basement. But I'm happy to know you wanted me to come. Oh, what's wrong? Are the sedatives I gave you last night having too strong of an effect? Did you forget you've been chained up for this past week? It's the only way to keep you safe, darling. Otherwise, you could try to run away. And that big, scary world out there is too dangerous for you. This is the way I keep you safe. Okay? You're scaring me. Oh, darling, see, this is exactly what I mean. Even someone like me, who's doing her best to keep you safe, you're terrified of me. If you can't even deal with me, how are you going to deal with anyone else? Not that I want you to. Would I mind if you give me a hug? Of course not, darling. I embrace any and all touch from you. Run away? Exactly. I don't know why you want to run away. I've made sure your every desire is in this basement. Surely you can understand how much I love you just from how comfy I've made you, right? Please keep me safe. Of course, darling. I don't plan on doing anything else. It's so dark in here. You crying to let me out. Oh, sorry, to let you out. It's the exact reason it's so dark in here. I can't let you see where the exit is. You might get some silly little ideas about running away, breaking these chains, and doing your best to leave me. Even made me coffee? Of course I did. I made myself some too. I prefer mine iced. The only warmth I need is the warmth of your body against mine. And this cools me down a bit from thinking about how much time I want to spend with you. Can we drink together, darling? A toast, perhaps, to our eternal love. Iced coffee? Is there any better kind? Well, iced tea specifically. Matcha tea. You know, someone once told me that I truly embodied the meaning of green with envy when it came to you. They were quite poetic. A shame they had to die, but I remember their words fondly. Do you? They were your best friend after all. You gave me a cookie and I continue to behave? I'm going to behave either way, but the cookie helps. Of course. You can have a cookie. Open wide, darling. Open wide. And I'll feed you myself. What if I melt the ice in your coffee so it tastes like that weird runoff taste? Joke's on you, darling. I don't mind extra water in my coffee. I think it enhances the taste. I will give you a hug if you tell me where Brick and the Brick Army are. Well, I do desperately want a hug from you. But I can't tell you exactly where they are. I can't have you raising an army in an attempt to get out of here. Thank you for the $2. Sorry to repeat, but where is my pet chicken Harashio? Well, he's safe for now, but well, if you misbehave, I can always let you see Hasina as tonight's dinner. Would you like that, darling? Would you like it if I cooked up your darling pet and forced it down your throat? I don't want to have to do something so barbaric. But if it makes you understand my love, my all-encompassing, never-ending, inescapable love, I'm willing to stoop that low. I don't care about being chained, but drinking weird runoff coffee is not okay. Oh, darling. Such a little princess. Come on. You should learn to live a little. Appreciate the things you wouldn't normally stand. That's how you'll be able to love me, you know. Normally, you're always making fun of me, calling me silly and late, and always wanting to get away. If you open your mind and your heart just a little bit, you'll learn to love me. A hawk too? Oh, well, I wouldn't mind mixing poultry for dinner, I suppose. Would you settle for crepes instead of force feeding our pet to us? Well, I'd love to share a sweet treat like that with you, darling, but the thing is, the outcome depends on you. Are you gonna be good for me? Or am I gonna have to beat submissiveness into you? Let's see. I did come down here for a reason, darling. Not just to admire your adorable, delicious face, but because I need something from you today. Of course, I would have come down to see you regardless, but this is something important, so I'd rather get it over and done with, so we can spend our time happily together. Why not Yandere? Well, the Yandere hasn't been called out, so she won't make an appearance yet. How can I help you? Such an obedient little darling. Oh, how I adore that. As for what I need, 1 second. I put it somewhere. I've got my notepad, but I can't seem to quite find my pen. Let's see. Where could it be? Did it fall down here on the floor somewhere? Is this it? No, that's just a pencil. Let's try again. Down here. Where are you? Where are you? Let's see. Here's one. Shall we see if it works, darling? Let's see. We're nowhere. Nowhere you need to be concerned about, that's for sure. Let's see, does it work? It looks like it does. Can you hear that, darling? That scribble on the page? Because it's so dark in here, I just want to make sure you know what's happening. Do I need popcorn? Well, if you behave, perhaps I can. It's up to you though, darling. Any and all treats depend on your behavior. Draw me a picture? After this I will, darling. But I need a little something from you, okay? I need a tiny, teensy little bit of information. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling wonderful now that I'm with you, darling. But as I was saying, I need some info. I need... Not your social security number, silly. Now that you're under my care, you won't need things like that anymore. After all, stuff like that requires you to go outside the house to use. outside the house to get stuff on your own. Hot dogs are about 80% dogs. Quite useful, but also not what I'm here for. I'm into men. I suppose you're looking for the Yandere next door then. Go along now, go along. If you're wondering what you smell like, it's a dead stinky fish. Want pin numbers? No, not pin numbers. I've got more than enough money for the both of us. And if I tried to use your card, they'd know it was me who took you. And I can't let that nasty police force in our area take you away from me. I'm lying in bed and enjoying looking at you. Aren't you just a flatterer? Credit card information too? Wow. No. Someone call the police? Darling, don't be silly. You know I confiscated your phone long ago. Do you not trust us? It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't trust anyone else out there. People who could take you away from me. Whether that's officials like the government or police, or people more close to home like friends and family. Which brings me back to the reason why we're here. Darling, I want names. You can give me those, can't you? You need help? I do need help. I need help from you. And by help, I mean your love, of course. My voice is so calm. Of course it is. Otherwise... Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. Well, that's a good first name. Mukuro Iku. Saba. Oh. I've been hanging with Yuki, I admit it. Well, you're going to have to pay penance for that. Do you really think I'd let you get away with hanging out with anyone else? Even someone as dear to me as her? No, no, no. You're my darling. So you better forget about everyone else. Understand? What you're writing this down for? I suppose in colloquial terms, this could be seen as a hit list. You want to get out of the basement, right, darling? You want to get out and see the sun, right? I already have a wife. Yeah. Me? Please don't peg me. I assure you, darling, that's not on the agenda for today. Are you all trying to summon a cat? If you want Yandere, you know the rule. Thank you for the $50, Mabu. I'll consider your penance. But just make sure this doesn't happen again, okay? That's a bit of a long name. Insert controversial thingamajig's name. Bada 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 bing. Bada 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 bing. Bada 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 boo. Consider it done. Craig, he's my coworker I absolutely hate. If you need names with a list, put him on it. Well, I can certainly add people you hate to it, darling. Craig. However, that's not entirely what I need them. The kind of names I need. What I need from you, darling. What I need are the names of people who are most likely to look for you. We have rules in this house, darling. As much as I like it when you try to act tough, oh my sweet, sweet, strong darling, I'm afraid that this is my house, so my rules. It's definitely for the cat fund. I'm afraid if you want the cat fund, it has to be specified. You're writing names in the death note. Not the death note, but I suppose these notes will read to death. People looking for me? It's a lot more people than I expected. Well, there's always going to be someone. There is a missing persons report. But I've already got the names of the people on your case. Those pesky officers who tried to take you from me. But that's not who I'm interested in right now. I'm interested in the pushers. The ones who are going to keep asking and crying and begging for people to find you, even though you're perfectly fine and safe. To be fair to them, they don't know that, but what they're doing is impeding upon us. Impeding upon our love. How about we enjoy our time for a long time? I enjoy listening to you. Oh, so sweet. I want us to be able to be together forever too. I want us to whisper sweet nothings to one another. But to do that, I need names so people stop looking for us. For you. Why don't I just tell everyone I'm not missing? That way we can stay together without needing to hide? Oh, as sweet as that suggestion is, darling, there's the tiny, teeny, minuscule complication of opinions. People trying to be like, oh, but they're bad for you. They try to keep you with them forever. They barely let us see you anymore. It's so bad and toxic and controlling, and I don't want to deal with that crap. Sorry. I have a bit of anger inside about it, and I'm managing to restrain a little bit, but really what I want to do is take them by the throat and turn their bones into dust with one quick snap. But that's for another time. I'll deal with it another time. Owe the mob money so the people can want me dead? Well, they'll be dead instead, so just give me names. Natalia Finn. Alright, I can mark that name down. But again, n, a, t, a, l, I, a, f, I, n, n. As helpful as it is to know your enemies, I need your loved ones, darling. Forget latte and roti? Okay. I'll make sure to jot them down with extra large letters. L, a, t, t, e. And for the second name, v, o, t, t, I, e. And because you also mentioned this person earlier, Y, U, K, I, Yuki. I'll make sure to let them know you named them all. Okay, darling? Walter Hartwell White, Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This fun person, Stan Arson. Stan Arson? Well, I'll make sure there's no part of her that could possibly burn anything ever again. Diamond? Are you perhaps referring to Saturn or Diamond? Or are you referring to another part of my darling? As much as I want to listen to every one of your complaints, I can't get rid of a part of you, darling. You're all so sweet and adorable, and I'll punish you if I have to. But I can't get rid of you. Ayano Aishi, A Y A N O A I S H I. The writing is nice. Oh, do you enjoy it, darling? Do you enjoy hearing me write down the names of your enemies? Of your loved ones? Knowing they'll all be in a puddle of their own blood, sweat, and bone dust by the time I'm done with them. A developer won't finish her spaghetti code. That's good to know she'll be easy to defeat. Can we have some sunlight? I told you, give me the names of everybody who would ever think of looking for you. And I'll do it. I'll let you outside. Because once they're gone, there's not going to be anybody left looking for you. Nobody who's going to get rid of our love. Even if you have a crisis, darling, I'll just hold you in my arms until you're better. Okay? Okay. I'll stroke your hair like this. Stroke the side of your face, lovingly and soothingly. Agnes Tachyon, of course. She's first on my list. A G N E S T A C H Y O N. I can't write down my accomplice's name. Can we just ignore my loved ones? I barely have any to care about me as it is. I don't want to see any of them die. Oh, don't be silly, darling. I would never make you watch. I know I told you that I use this basement for important things in the past, but I can never let them near you now that I've got you in my arms. I could never let them anywhere near you ever, ever again. So I'll just kill them in random places. Maybe there'll be an accident in their homes. Maybe they'll trip and fall into traffic. Bit too tired swimming down a strong current. Maybe they'll get stuck on a train track. Or maybe some Final Destination shit if I'm feeling fancy. And anyone who places below me on the rankings. Oh my, let's see. I'm afraid I can't even see you on the rankings, so that's not going to work. Wait, never mind, that's a lie, you just somehow went to the top then. Sakura Haruno Uchiha, kill her please. Okay. Is she someone who'd be desperate for you, darling? Pikachu will save me. Not anymore. He might be adorable, but I'm not above stomping on a rat. P E K A Kalika H U. Can you pull Final Destination stuff on Wally West? Of course. W A L Y W E S T. I just said Pikachu is a rat. He is a rat. Or she, depending on which type you catch. It's canon to the games, you know. Or canon to real life, I suppose. If he's looking for you. Millennium items? The only thing I'm in possession of is you. Not even the fastest man alive can outrun my devotion. Of course not. I'm gonna get every single one of them. Yes, please, please make sure that you are all comfy and happy here. And that means abiding by the rules. Abiding by the rules. So close to 20k. I know, right? 20,000. 20,000 darlings. I may have made a Final Destination reference, and even if I do similar horrific shit myself, let's just say I'm not too good watching it on the big screen. Overwatch. Of course. I'll be over watching you sleep. Lock you in my basement. You already are locked in my basement. Locked right under lock chain and key, trapped forever, until I know it will be safe to let you go to roam free. Though even then, I'll be holding your hand every single second, every single millisecond, every single... what's it called? Pictosecond? I know where you live. Yeah, I do know where you live. You live in my basement. And I'm so glad you know that too. I never got it. Extra case, there are a number of progressively lower basements and you have to earn your way up. I thought about that. Would you like something like that, darling? Would you like to have to earn your freedom? By earning my love. If I give you more names, will you let me take off this wrist bracer? Oh no, it's flaring up your eczema. I'm so sorry. Please. Give me 3 names, and I'll consider taking it off. If not, I can always just get some cream, can't I? Greg from HR. Unfortunately for Greg, I'm part of the Yandere union, so his attempts to stop me go against union rules. He is powerless. Oil me up, I'll slip out of the chains. Even if you got out the chains, you and I both know you'd never outrun me. There's no way to just have a normal relationship. I'd love to have a normal relationship, but again, there's so many people out there looking to take you from me. If you just gave me names, this could all be over. And we could go outside, hand in hand, hand in hand. I wish you all good luck for a better tomorrow and better health. Oh, thank you. So sweet. Thank you very much. Rock, paper, scissors for freedom. Because we're Delta Airlines, and life is a fucking nightmare when you're not in my arms. Miss Yandere, I've got to work on some projects. I swear I'll behave on my own. I promise, I promise. You can work on them alone, but I'll always be looking right over your shoulder. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Jet to my Jet 2 destination, my arms. Always amazing to hear your voice. Always amazing to hear how much you love it, darling. I swear I have no game. You can let me free. I'm not even gonna get a -1 out of 10. Silly darling. To me, You're 1,000 out of 10. Is there a so does Yandere isn't spread like a virus, or is it more like a werewolf vampire thing? If you survive an attack, can you turn? Is there a proto-Yandere? I don't really know. I'm afraid. I think I was just born this way. All I remember is feeling empty and soulless, drifting through life, wondering when I can be free. However, the second I saw you, life exploded into color. And well, I've never looked back. Your home must have fantastic AC. I installed only the best systems in it for you, darling. No matter what time of year it is, it will always be the perfect temperature. I have it hooked up to the main electricity, to back up solar panels, to back up water generators, and to back up batteries that will last several years in the event of accidents. You know, nobody has ever shown any romantic interest in me, so I don't think you need to do so much. Darling, of course I do. If I don't, how will I know? You understand the depths of how much I adore you. I've never heard of this Tony Zaret, but if they're taking your attention away from me, I'll jot their name down on the list. Pen seems to be running out of ink, oh dear. Oh. Na. Ya. Za. A. Ra. E. Ta. Toby Fox. There's a spider on the chains. All dead. Has there ever been a Yandere who's Yandere? Has there been a Yandere who's Yandere for a Yandere who's Yandere from some third person? What would happen then? That was quite the tongue twister. I can't say I know for certain, but perhaps they can all learn to love each other. That would be an interesting circle, wouldn't it? Round and round the merry-go-round, round and round in love, round and round the merry-go-round, which one will give up? 500 cigarettes. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I don't think I can reach all the way to space. And I'd also like my lungs to not collapse on me. Toby Fox. Ta. Up. Ba. Ya. Fa. 'X. 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 Everybody does deserve compliments. Chat, my darling, do you want me to compliment you? Am I the only one on the hit list? No, I would never write you down on it, darling. I assure you, if you think back, rewind, all the way back to when you were brought up. You are not on it, darling. If I give you a name, can I show you something? Of course, darling. I'll look at anything you want to show me. Oh, Hideo Kojima. Ha? I? Da? E? O? Ka? O? Ja? I? Ma? Ah. And Goro Akechi? Oh, I've heard that name on the force. It will do me great pleasure to dispatch of such a despicable person. Princely aura like that. Oh, it's disgusting. Ga. O. Va. O. A. Ka. A. Kalika. Hi. I. Chinko Enoshima, now can I show you something? Go ahead. Let me just write this name down. Ja. Na. Ka. O. E. Na. I. Ma. Ah. Knowing Persona threw me off my game. I know 3 through 5. I lubricate my throat a bit. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Is it good? It is delicious, but not as delicious as the sight of you chained up for me. Adadachi, of course, he's another annoyance even though he's such a dunce. Da. Karika. Ha. Oh, the stupid pen is dying. Ha. I. Adachi. We need Yandere Hunger Games. Oh, darling, as much as I'm happy to provide that entertainment, I'm afraid the ending of that is quite easy to guess. My love for you, darling, far outweighs any silly little notions you may have that I could ever be defeated. No, I suppose it would be fun to prove my devotion to you against other desperate lovers, even if they may have the same source of power. No matter what they may have at their disposal, I know their reason for fighting will always be inadequate. Because the one they are fighting for isn't you. I'm the only one with you in my corner. to defeat all my 7 evil exes. Oh, I already killed all your exes, so I win. Silo. That's murder, that's bad. Darling, I already killed your best friend. I think getting rid of your exes is a lesser offense. What's my pen called? It doesn't really have a name. It's blue. Not blue like my hair. A deeper blue. And slightly see-through. Just like how I can see through your pitiful defense at trying to act as if you don't love me. Batnat? Well, you technically already have a batnat. After all, Rouge is a bat, right? And last I checked. Yes, she's bat. She is indeed a bat. Blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your Wi-Fi. Do you want me to sing to you, chat? My darling, is that what you like? Banana batnat. What about if a Yandere called feelings for you? Then they're just going to have to suffer, because I'm Yandere for you. It's freaky as hell when you whisper so quietly, like what the F girl. Oh really? It scares you, does it? Does it send a shiver down your darling spine? Does it make you want to scurry away from me? Hit your back up against the cold, hard wall as you realize that in your panic to get away, you completely forgot that I'd covered you in chains from head to toe. A chain on your leg, a chain on your right leg, a chain on your left arm, a chain on your right arm, and my favorite one, a collar to a chain around your neck. Don't move it then, it itches. Let me sort it out. Sort it out. Sort it out. Just going to rub some on should run this Yandere Academy, but it's secret from the general public. Oh, as much as I'd love to teach others how to protect their love, I don't think I'd enjoy it. Having to force myself to be away from you for others. I'd rather just stay by your side. Can't we take the classes too? She needs money for that. Alright, darling. Wouldn't you fund me? Wouldn't you love to have a Yandere Academy? You want to learn from me, don't you? You want to learn from me? Right. Job, job, job. We all need a job. Job, job, job. Job, job, job. A job for you, a job for me, job for everybody. And my job is keeping you with me. Yandere gets to bum-ass a job when maybe if you want my help, darling, your job can be taking care of me. If you remove these chains, I can fix this spacing up into an office and work from home. Then I can give back to you. Oh, you're too sweet. But please don't worry. Please don't worry. It's my job to take care of you. It's my job to take care of you. To keep you happy. So I'll take care of it all, okay? Okay? No job, only nap. I like where your head's at. Say job and we're manifesting teleportation powers and leaving. Darling, you're the one talking about a job. A job, job, job. Jobs are annoying 'cause they keep me away from you. But working one meant I've got the money to support you. To put you and keep you in my arms forever. Hi, you new darling. Oh, it's so good to meet you. Thank you so much for coming here. You willingly stepped into the basement. I'm so happy. Stay here forever with me. Okay? You're terrifying. Honestly, I feel shivers down my spine. Oh, those are shivers of excitement, darling. Excitement that you're able to be with me forever and ever and ever, and you're never going to leave. Do I need to pay rent if I'm in the basement? There's no need to. If you want to, you can. but I'd much rather you show your love by staring into my eyes and holding me tight. How does it feel to be a yandere? Oh, it feels exhilarating. Honestly, there's no better life. Before everything is dull and grey and everybody just gets on with everything and accepts it as it is. But guess what? When I met you, my life exploded into colour, and now I don't care about society's standards of put up and shut up. Oh, honestly, I'll do anything for you, darling, including bending over because I dropped my pen. Oh dear. Excuse the echo, darling. This bit is a bit, I don't know. It's just a little alcove in the wall. Oop. Hit my head on the way out. Oh dear. What happens if one of us manages to escape? You won't. You may play that nightmare in your head, but you won't. And I do have good taste, darling. I have the best taste. Because that taste is you. Is that what you wanted, darling? A little pop? My little soda pop. You're all I can think of. Every drop I drink of. You're my soda pop. My little soda pop. You may think you can slip out the door, but you have to get out of these chains first. And you have to actually be able to see to be able to get out. Psst, 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 psst. I told you. You know how to get the Yandere, but she's not here right now. Best song in the movie. I need to do dailies on gotchas. No. You may think you want to do dailies, but guess what? Those dailies will include cute little girlies, and I don't want you looking at anybody else. I go all this way for a person who might not even like you back. It's precisely because you might not like me back that I have to do this. I do this. And you have no choice but to love me. Of course, I know you love me already, so this is just more of a precaution to make sure that others don't interfere with that love, okay? You're all I can think of, every drop I drink of. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Exactly, Stockholm Syndrome will kick in eventually. the sound of your resolve shriveling up to a ball that I can throw away the second I want to. Can I have some of that? I just opened a pack of candy. I did, but guess what? You're the sweetest one of all. I don't know about purpose in the world. I've always thought that existence doesn't actually have a meaning. But that means that if there's no predetermined meaning to our existence, then we can just do whatever the fuck we want. And what I wanna fucking do is keep you as mine. Keeping stream and chat open while I eat, you're entertaining as hell. Good. Keep your eyes on me. You want a piece of candy? Want a sweetie? You want a sweetie, sweetie? It doesn't matter if it's delayed. It's not like you're going to need the cosplay for anything other than to show it off to me. And I know I'll wait forever to see it. Should I have this on while I go to sleep? Yes, darling, you should. You should let me whisper into your ear. Whisper into your ear as you drift off, so that I know for certain your mind is filled with me. What if we're a cow in a giant zoo exhibition? I don't know, darling, but if we are in an exhibition, at least everyone will know that you are mine. Everybody's asking for sweets. 1 second. We can have some together. Those sweets are special ones that I have to give you later to make sure you can't do anything while I'm gone. You've already guessed I've been giving you soda, so I've decided to at least wrap them up nicely, but we can have some of this. We can share it. Don't you want to share food with me, darling? Isn't that every couple's desire? The texture is a little off because I may have been a little bit of a dum-dum and left it in the car. And well, normal, but I promise you, it's still delicious. Say, melted gum. Actually, I have a better idea. Darling, if you want the chocolate, you gotta take it from between my lips. Say, or should I say it? Darling, if you tried to date another woman, she'd never see the next second of her life. What did I stumble upon? The glory that is bonding with my darling. And now that you're here, you're one of my darlings too. So you can't leave, okay? As if I was waiting for this moment. Oh, well done. I'm so proud of you. Guess I'm not eating today? Sorry, darling. Here you go. Here you go. Have the packet to yourself for a little bit. Eat as much as you want, okay? You can't leave, that's what. So make yourself comfortable, okay? Am I cooked? You're not cooked. I'm a little disappointed in you, but she's the one who's going to die. So you don't have to worry about that. You still trying to summon a cat to save you? It's not going to end well. I don't want to harm an animal, it's so cruel. But if I have to kick one out on their behind, I'll force myself. Packet is empty. No, it's not. Look right here. Say, I'm not touching it. I'm holding it outside the packet, so it's okay to feed it to you, right? Darling, I think you need to get your eyes checked. The more you spit, the more I'm going to grab you by the jaw and force food down your throat. You may not like it, darling, but you need to eat. So either accept the treat or be forced to accept it. A spider isn't an animal. A spider is an abomination created by Satan in the deepest depths of hell. Do not even try to argue that to me. Do you want me to tighten these chains, darling? Do you want them tighter around you to the point where you can't even move? To the point your hands are strung up? To the point that your legs are fixed in place? To the point where you will be absolutely defenseless against me? Because if you keep trying to harm me, that's the path you're walking on. Play your videos on background whenever I play games. That's good, darling. Don't let anything distract you from me. I'm your one and only, you know. So you can't forget about me. Don't spit on yourself. I'm just going to start wondering what you're into. I've already got Agnes Tachyon on the list. Don't make me underline her name. I don't like spiders because they spooked you earlier, darling. That's the only reason. I can tolerate them typically. You might see one of your bricks, but you're not getting it back. And it's a sturdy little thing, you know. Those chains might not be able to withstand it. Sorry, I got a little bit of melted chocolate on my fingers. I'm just licking it off. Maybe I should smudge a little bit on your cheek. Then I could lick it off you. Wouldn't that be amazing? I've always been jealous of couples who can do that in anime. Honestly. I want to try it out, please. I am having trouble moving on with my ex. Do you think you could help? Of course. I'll bump her off shortly. Let me look instead. How about we both do it to each other, okay? Even if she's from a different country, I have my ways. Alright, that's all the chocolate consumed. You want access to your Legos? These Legos right here? I love a woman who could kick my ass. Cowboy Bebop was ahead of its time. Do you want rewards? If you're caught cheating, well, that just means you need a little bit extra training, don't you? To stay completely and utterly loyal. I would not burn the Legos, that shit's expensive. Probably have my entire retirement fund in just Lego sets alone. Darling, if you keep trying to bite me, I'll bite you back. I know you might be into that, but it is what it is. It should mainly be a punishment from how hard I bite down. You want a reward? You want a reward? You can see my teeth right here. My teeth are visible. What then? Let's see. British teens. My teeth aren't weak. There's a nice little bruise forming on your shoulder now. Teeth so pearly white they shine through the darkness. That's what your existence is to me. It provides me with the warmth and hope I've been desperately needing all these years. The hell? I told you to stop biting me. You weren't bad. You weren't bad, but I'm afraid you're going to have to give me a name for it. Okay? British teeth are the best because we reinforce them with all the teeth. Exactly, they're little weapons of their own. Oh, you want to start then? Okay, we'll keep going. Sorry. Sorry, darling. The thought of hurting you caused me so much pain. I started coughing. hacking up. You set yourself up for that? I suppose I did. I'll be happy if we can have a tea party. Raise your cups then, darling. That tea or coffee that I made you is still here. Chink. Or whatever, not clink. It's this clink. Chink, clink, blink, blink, beanie, beanie, bing, bing, bing. It's impossible for us to shower down here after all. Oh shoot, just spilled a bit of tea down myself. Don't worry, darling. I'll make sure to bring you down a nice little tub of soapy water. I won't wash you myself, that's a bit of an invasion of privacy, but I'll make sure you stay here nice and healthy, including your hygiene. The beef. You know, for a second I thought you were going to call me a bitch. Sorry, darling, I had a bit of an itch that I had to scratch. You're the most clingy, selfish, and jealous person I know. You know other women. That's wrong, darling. It should be. You know other people. I mean, invasion of privacy kidnapped us, but that was for a good reason. Bathing you without your consent is not. This fish in front of us is at least that. I'm curious about you, darling. Yeah, B for British stands for bark, because you're all bark and no bite. Alrighty, alrighty. You want to keep going? You want to keep going? 3 bites in one, since you're being such a little feisty one tonight. Oh, if you want, darling, I can get you a new rubber ducky. I get you anything. Anything you want. Stop spitting on each other. Sorry, darling, I'm just sharpening my nails for later. I like to really get my claws into them, you know. They try to get their claws into you. So I turn the tables on them, just ever so slightly. Vanilla Velvet Audio? I haven't heard of them before. Let me jot their name down and you know the next part. The a na na I la la a the a la the a ta. She's all written down. I'm sorry, darling, but you know it has to be done. I can't let you be taken by anybody else, even if it's just your ears. Let me have a little look-see. Ooh. My. That'll be a fun one to deal with. You can call them all you want, they won't respond. You're the ones who mentioned her. You can't call me evil for that. Just because the KCC exists does not mean that Kuma will be cooked alongside it. You know, darling, it's quite fun to draw hearts. I like writing our initials in them. There's some legends that if you draw a heart and write initials in them, and then you toss the piece of paper that you drew them on in the fire, it means if it burns up, the love is not meant to last. But if the paper instead soars up the chimney, the love will take flight and last forever. That members on the list, all of them of the KCC. Well, technically, due to an earlier request by a certain Mabu Nakal, everybody below him on the list should be put on a list. And well, that includes everybody in chat. So if you want to not be put on the list, you best do your best to beat him. But it's okay, darling. Even if I put you on the list, it will just mean a few extra days in the basement. It's not a hit list if you're on it. It's more of a to-do list. Mabu is pay to win, that ain't fair. I'm not the one who set the rules, I think. I don't know, am I the one who sets the rules? I suppose I am. My basement, my rules. He's saving me, huh? See you on help. No, don't explode! Don't explode, you're too pretty. Yeah, he cheats. I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped up four-wheel drive. Got my name into his leather seats. Took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights. Slashed a hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he cheats. Oh, maybe next time he'll think. I can't go that deep. I'm sorry, darling. Performance wasn't as good as I wanted to give to you. You better not go. I'll have to chain you up even more. How does a nice little chain around your waist sound. Do you like stream chat subscribers more than regular subs? I like everyone equally. You're all my darlings. Why would I have any reason to like one more than the other? I should have gone to therapy to get a job tomorrow, but he spontaneously combusted and exploded. He eventually never got that job. Don't worry, darling. Like I said, it's my job to take care of you, so you don't need one. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Some of us more equally than others. Your words, not mine. Steve Jobs. Maybe he should be put on the list. The Where is John Job? I need a word with him. I'll put him on the list and find him. I can ask him for something about some things. But again, I can't let anyone meet you. Now he's dead, well I'll make him double dead. You brought him up, he has to be put on the list and helped with. Am I near the top of the list at least? You're number 7 if we're going off the darlings only list, which you can see in the top corner, I suppose. If you'd like to know what part of the list you're on, you can always take a glance. Though to be fair, 3 through 10 seem to be tied anyway. Steve Cops. Okay. Get back to writing this. My butt's in hell. It's far from a completion. I've written quite a lot already. Ooh. Corn on the jobs. You wanna get corn on the job, darling? If you wanna be stuffed full of cob, I can arrange that. I'll make sure corn is in every single meal I give you. No, the darling only list is technically Mabu's fault. They said, that part of you said to put everyone below him on the list. Below him onto the list. So, my hand was forced. But as I said, don't worry. I won't use it as a way to harm you. Pens out. I'll just use your position to figure out how many more days you're stuck in the basement for. If this basement has power outlets, we could totally set it up like a second living room. Ooh, I like the way you think. And I just realized that the alert box is far behind me. I am so sorry. There we go. It should now come up in front of me if anybody so wishes to see it. My apologies. It was bad for me. And I gotta dip into my arms, you mean? If you're going to sleep, good night. Have a good time. You don't go to hell, darling. You're too precious. God himself would fight to have you in heaven and beg you to take his throne. Cats, if you give me my cats, I'll give you everyone you know. I swear my list is not that long, but I just want my cats, please. Well, if you're that desperate, perhaps. But I need you to promise me you mean actual cats, okay? Okay. We're tied up. We're going to ignore the fact we're tied up. Bang my nose again on the chain on my wrist. I'm sorry, darling, but you know it's there for a purpose. I can't get rid of it. I can't ever get it off until I've gotten rid of everyone you know. Sweet dreams. Sleep well, dear Tommy. My darling, please make sure to dream of me. Aren't we going to die of deep vein thrombosis if we can't move? Then I suppose you'd best hurry up. Hurry up. And tell me names so we don't have to kidnap a doctor. Make sure to write everything you love about me down, okay, Starcher darling? Thank you. Insert just like politician here. Okay, I'll get rid of them too. They're on the list. Kari no Shuka. I'm getting more names, darling. Ka, a, ra, I, na, o, sh, ha, u, k, a. Why is there blood on the walls? It just never came out after my previous guests finished their stays. Don't worry though, darling. Their treatment and your treatment is incredibly different. Gonna go to sleep now? I give you a hug goodnight. I return that hug full force. If I come a bit closer, you're going to headbutt me. I'm not dumb. Nat, if I were to hypothetically break free while you're at work, but chose to stay and just hang out in the living room, would that be romantic or a bad idea? Well, you'd certainly give me a heart attack, which I wouldn't appreciate. But if you would just wanted a change of scenery, I could understand. Just make sure to stay out of sight at the windows. I don't want anyone noticing you and recognizing you and reporting you to the police. It's a hassle to move homes and when you only have an hour to do things. And if you did it while I was unaware, they might actually succeed in taking you. Good luck in the basement. Gosh, everyone's so certain they can go. You're only going to dreamland. It hurts me that you all seem to think that counts as leaving me. But it's adorable you think it does. That's a romantic bad idea? Actually, yes. Why would we break out if we don't want to? I don't know, you tell me. You're the ones going on and on and on about it. Shoot. Please bring back my father. I can't. He'll try to keep you from me. I can't do that, I'm afraid. Want my damn games. My mom says it's my turn to play on the Xbox. I'll see about getting an Xbox down here. But you won't be able to play on co-op mode, okay? For you. Even going to sleep isn't really an escape for you. Every time I go to sleep, a different version of you in a different scenario. Wow, I wonder how that came about. I can't say I'm unhappy though. You're so sweet to even keep me in your dreams. So sweet to always have me on replay. Makes my heart grow, 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 just imagining it. I traded one of my extra souls to get back. Do you want me to reclaim it for you, darling? I can always get it back. After all, everything about you is mine. By force, I'll be back. Stop looking at others when you have me. I don't like it. You need to look at only me. Only me, only me, only me. Sweet dreams to you too. Sweet dreams. I'm trying, but it's so dark in here. It has to be, darling. It's the way of keeping you here, which means it's a way of keeping you safe. Okay? You understand, right? You know deep down in your heart, this is the best for both of us. Death is an escape. Well, I'll simply fight the Grim Reaper. That way, that way, that way. Not even death himself can take you from me. Hades. Set. Is it set? Not to mess with me when you're concerned. And if we ever do desire to leave this mortal coil, we'll go hand in hand. Okay? And he sent me to alternate nat scenarios. There was one where she was an alien. Ooh. Is it because our love is out of this world? I'd like to think so. Ooh. 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 Playing with the chain key is so fun. Makes a nice rattle sound, doesn't it? Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. Do you like that noise too? Jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. She thinks she's Markiplier. That's another name for the list. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. She was reaching for the chain. I wasn't reaching towards you, darling. I was reaching for the keys. Though, the fact that you assumed that I was thinking of going to you, that just proves that you want me around, isn't it? But yes, that name for the list. You can be whatever you want, darling, as long as you're mine. So want to wear their chains, I can wear two. You've already got... You want to wear another set of chains? So you want... 2 on your right leg? 2 on your left leg? 2 on your left arm? 2 on your right arm? 2 collars around your neck. I bet you won't put 50 chains on me. If it comes to that, I'm afraid you'll be eating those words. Ah. 50 Shades of Chains. You also have 50 Shades of Packets. Those gummies you were noticing earlier contain contain those lovely, lovely, lovely little medicines that'll keep you all nice and happy as you drift off to sleep. Is this your way of bundling us up for the winter? Perhaps, if it keeps you warm. Though, I'd much rather be the one keeping you warm. Okay? Hello, new darling. Make sure to get nice and snug, okay? We're all going to be going to sleep soon. It is indeed nearly sleepy time. What kinds of gummies would you like, darling? I made sure to make all kinds of varieties. Vitamin ones, calcium ones, I believe were some, or some regular ones like those golden bears. Whatever dummies, whatever gummies you can dream of. But if you dream of a dummy in your mouth to help you go to sleep, I'm not the typical master of goo-goo babies, but I'm sure I could try it out. Do not give me the sugar-free bears. Don't worry, darling, I'll make sure these bears are full to the brim of sugar. We playing Goo Goo Baby? Do you want to put your head on my lap? Let's see. Does that sound nice and comfy for you, darling? Are my thighs nice and soft? Do you want to lay down here as I feed you your happy sleepy pills? So that you rest up and stay resting until the next time I come down to the basement and shower you with my love. Bites thighs? Darling, that just sounds scandalous. I'm ready to honk you the hell out of this basement. Yay. Can I have some sour or regular gummies? I've both kinds, darling. Just tell me whichever one you prefer, and I'll plop, plop, plop it, plop, plop, plop it right into your mouth. The blue one? Very well, darling, you get the blue one. The sour ones are all yours. JJ Samuel, thank you for subscribing. I'm so happy you're here, darling. The red one is all yours, darling. Alright, Flappy, for that you're getting the bitter gummies. I wanted to give you something you'd like, but you're just being a little pest, aren't you? Oh well. You going to lay down now? Stay nice and still. For your gummies. Stay nice and still. Nice and still. Nice and still. Flappy, you're going to be chained down. You know that. That's what these noises are, because of you. Head down with zero hesitation. Good, good. Good, good. Nice and down. Put your head nice and down. Nice and down. Nice down on my lap. it wasn't sleepy time, I would fight Flappy. Next time then, darling. Next time when you wake up. I'm sure you can sort things out between yourselves. Alright. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? I told you, darling. Staying with me is the best option. Now, all you good little darlings, and the ones who are not quite so good, I'll help you with this bit. Finish off the list. That's all the gummies that are going to be eaten tonight. All checked off now. They're going to be in your mouth shortly. Let me just make sure that my nails won't scratch the sides of your lips and mouth and tongue. Hello, darling. I'm afraid you're going to have to remember, think back, rewind back to this night before you put your head on my thighs, because now we're going to have the night-night gummies, okay? So now close your eyes, get nice and comfy, and say gummy incoming in 3,